Good morning, students. How are you? Perhaps you are not so well due to the situation created by COVID-19. Dear students, today I have come again before you through online to conduct a class on English first paper for you. So you all are welcome to the online class arranged by your school, Dinaspur Government Girls High School. At first, I would like to thank our Honorable Headmaster for arranging online classes for the betterment of you. Dear students, before going to start our class, I like to show you a picture. You see here, dear students, you saw here a picture. You think, just look at the picture and try to guess or try to know the man who is. Can anyone tell me who is? Yes. This man is none but Michael Madhusudan Dutt. Who he was? Can you tell anyone? Yes, he was a great poet and also a dramatist. And can you tell me where he was born? Yes, have you any idea of you? Yes, he was born on the southern part of Bangladesh in the district of Jashore and in the village of Shagodari under Keshavpur Thana. So, dear students, today I am going to conduct the lesson on this great poet and dramatist Michael Madhusudan Dutt. Okay, thank you. So, dear students, our today's unit is, our today's unit is unit 12 and the lesson is 3. You just open your book at page number 157. Page number 157. So our today's lesson is lesson 3, unit 12, and the topic is the return of the native. The return of the native. The return of the native. Our today's lesson is the return of the native. Dear student, what do we mean by return? What do we mean by return? Yes, return means come back. Come back where? Come back to our real place. It may be one may return to his own home, one may return to his own country, one may return to his own village in this way. So, here Michael Madhusudan Dutt, he also returned, and where? To his own country. So what happened in his life? And what do we mean by native? Native means it is related to a place of someone's birth. And so, native may be a local person, native may be a citizen, native may be the person who lives in a place. Here you see the return of the native. Now I am just reading out the lesson aloud, and then after the lesson is over, we will try to find out the words, and I will try to give you the meaning of that words. So, dear students, you just listen to me. Michael Madhusudan Dutt, popularly known as Madhusudan, was a celebrated 19th century Bengali poet and dramatist. He was born in Sagodari on the bank of the Kopotak River, a village in Keshavpur Upazila under Jashore district. From an early age, Dutt aspired to be an Englishman in form and nature. Though he was born in a sophisticated Hindu family, he converted to Christianity as a young man, much to the ire of the family, and adopted the first name Michael. In his childhood, he was recognized by his teachers as a precious child with a gift of literary talent. His early exposure to English education and European literature at home and his college inspired him to imitate the English in taste, manner, and intellect. Dear students, what do we find here? Michael Madhusudan Dutt was the poet and dramatist of the 19th century, and he was born, I have told you before, in the district of Jashore under Keshavpur Thana, and the name of the village is Sagodari, and this Sagodari is situated on the bank of the river Kopotakko. You know that Kopotakko North is a famous north, and this north has been famous especially by the writings of this great poet Michael Madhusudan Dutt. Since his adolescence, he started believing that he was born on the wrong side of the planet and that his society was unable to appreciate his talent. He also believed that the West would be the more receptive to his creative genius. It was the belief of Michael Madhusudan Dutt, and I think it was his pride, it was his vanity, and that's why he thought that at first he thought he was not happy with his birth in this country, in this continent. That's why he thought that this country or this place or this continent was not his right destination. His right destination was another, and it was Europe. And that's why he always dreamed to go to Europe to write literature on European literature. And what do we mean by literature? Literature is the reflection of life. All the writings, that may be poems, that may be short story, that may be story, that may be drama, that may be novel, all are written on the base of our life in a society, in a country, in a civilization. So literature, it's just the reflection of our life. And this man, that means Michael Madhusudan Dutt, he wanted to write on European literature. And for this, he always tried to be English in taste, in manner, and also in literature. And he was always inspired. Then Madhusudan was an ardent follower of the famous English poet Lord Byron. So, after adopting Christianity, he went to Europe and started composing poems and plays in English. They showed his higher level of intellectual ability. However, he failed to gain the right appreciation. To his utter frustration, he found that he was not esteemed as a native writer of English literature. One of his frustration, he composed a sonnet in Bengali, Kapotak Sonor, which earned him huge reputation in Bangla. Gradually, he could realize that his true identity lay in Bengal and he was a sojourner in Europe. Afterwards, he regretted his fascination for England and the West. He came back to Bengal and devoted himself to Bengali literature. From this period, he has written the first Bangla epic, Meghnad Bodh Kabya. So, when Madhusudan was converted to Christianity, and here it has been mentioned that he was a follower of the poet who? Byron. Who was Byron? Can you tell me? Do you know Ada Byron? Yes. Ada Byron was the first programmer of computer. And this Ada Byron was the daughter of the poet Byron. And Byron, in English literature, there are 5 poets who are called together 5 romantic heroes. Who are they? They are William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, Percy Bysshe Shelley, John Keats, and also these men, Byron. As he was, Michael Madhusudan was a follower of Byron and he went to Europe and then he went to Lord Byron. So, dear students, he proved his intellect in English literature, but he failed to gain the right appreciation of the English, of the then English society. Why? He was not received there as their native writer. He was received there as a sojourner. So Michael Madhusudan came to realize that not this Europe, Asia, and that Asian subcontinent, Indian subcontinent is his real destination, as it was his birthplace and Bangla is his mother tongue. So what he will compose, he must compose in Bangla and then he will be able to be famous all over the world. So when he realized, he began to write poems and dramas in Bangla and he gave us the first epic in Bangla, Meghnad Bodh Kabya, and he was also the creator of sonnets in Bangla literature. Sonnet means it's just a poem of 14 lines. It has 2 parts. One part consists of 8 lines and the other part is of 6 lines, octave and sestet. And you know, in English literature also, Shakespeare was also a sonnet writer, and Shakespeare composed the sonnet actually which is based on Petrarchan sonnets. So the sonnet which he composed on Kapotak made him famous. Yes. Can you quote any line of Kapotak? সতত হেন তুমি পরমোর মনে সতত তোমার কথা ভাবিয়ে বিরলে. So actually, when this poem is recited by anyone, his patriotism, his feelings for the country, his feelings for his birthland, his feelings for his childhood, everything arise here. So dear students, we have already gone through the text. Now I will just write down the words and try to give the meaning to you. At first, dramatist. It means a writer of plays or dramas. A writer of plays or dramas. And its synonym is playwright. Then you see sophisticated. Sophisticated. What does it mean? It means ahead in development. That means ahead in development or advanced. Its synonym may be elegant. Then Christianity means it's a religion, the religion of Christ. It's a religion. There are many religions on earth, as like as Islam is a religion, Christianity is a religion, Hinduism is a religion, and also Buddhism, they are also religion. So then recognize. What does it mean? Recognize means to admit or to acknowledge. And recognition, then it means acknowledgement. Then precious, it means of great value. Precious means of great value. Then talent. What does it mean? Talents mean natural aptitude. Its synonym may be, talent means genius, intellect. Okay, understand? Okay, then exposure. What do you mean by exposure? Experience of something. That means relevation. Then literature. I've told you about literature. It's just reflection of life. And where do we find the reflection of life? We find the reflection of life in various branches of literature. There are also story, there are also dramas, there are also poems, there are also short stories, and also essays, etc. So dear students, here literature, books and written composition. Books and written composition. Books and written composition. Then planet. What is planet? Planet means this Earth. It is also another planet, a planet where we live. And there, you know that there are also 8 planets on Earth. What are they? In Bangla, Budh, Shukra, Prithvi, Mongol, Brihaspati, Shani, Uranus, and Neptune. So these are Mercury, Jupiter, Mars. Can you remember? Okay. So planet means a celestial body. Planet means a celestial body that goes round the sun. Then native, I have also told you. What is native? Associated with the place of birth. Native. Associated with the place of birth, and in the birthplace a person is known as native. A person is known as local or citizen or inhabitant, etc. So these are the words that we have found here going through the text. There are also some words, and I think you have already known their meaning and you are clear about their meanings and also their application or the uses in the text. So dear students, now I like to set some questions, and these questions you will just write down in your notebook, and then it will be said to you as homework. And next class I will just try, or I will ask you to tell the answers of these questions. So you just open your notebook and write down. Answer the following questions. Question number A. When and where was Michael Madhusudhan born? When and where was Michael Madhusudhan born? I have told you at the very beginning about the birthplace of Michael Madhusudhan Dutt, and in the text it has been told that Michael Madhusudhan Dutt was the poet and dramatist of which century? 19th century. And century means hundreds of years. 100 years is a century. So, dear students, then question number B. Why did Dutt start writing in Bangla? It has been also told in the text. When he came to realize his mistake, then he started to write in Bangla. So we'll just arrange the answer in your own words, in your own language. Then question number C. How was Michael's high level of intellectual ability expressed? We know that Michael was talent, Michael was genius, and Michael was a man of highly intellect. So how his intellect was expressed, you just write in your own language. Then, dear students, question number D. What inspired what inspired Madhusudan to imitate the English? What inspired Madhusudan to imitate the English? So what inspired? You know that. And it has been told in the text, and you'll find. And the text will always help you. You will just take all kinds of clues for writing the answers from the text. Then, question number E. Just quote. Gradually, he could realize that his true identity lay in Bengal, and he was a sojourner in Europe. I am again telling. Gradually, he could realize that his true identity lay in Bengal, and he was a sojourner in Europe. Explained in 2 or 3 sentences. So, dear students, these are the questions here, and they are set as homework for you. And our class is here over. Now I like to share some ideas with you. Dear students, you know that we are going to the second phase of COVID-19. So you please be careful. You always try to maintain the rules of health and sanitation. Never neglect it, because this pandemic situation is going up very rapidly. So if it is not necessary, never try to go out of your home. You will just give time, you will just share, you will just gossip with your parents, with your brothers and sisters at home, and stay home and stay safe. And you also encourage others to maintain the rules of health and sanitation. And that's what you have to keep in mind. We have to struggle, we have to carry on, and we have to go on with fighting against COVID-19. Otherwise, there is no alternative. So we have to fight, we have to struggle to survive on this earth. We have to exist ourselves, fighting or struggling against COVID-19. So dear students, thank you. See you again on our next class. Okay, thanks.